Alex Eala ends 26-year gold drought in tennis women's singles at SEA Games. Bangkok. Alex Eala ended the 26-year Philippine gold medal drought in women's tennis singles at the Southeast Asian Games on Thursday here at the National Tennis Development Center. Eala breezed past hometown favorite Maningkaya Sawanki, 6-1, 6-2, to become the first Filipino to win the gold medal in women's singles after Maricris Fernandez-Gens ruled the event at the Brunei Games in 1999, 6 years before Eala was born. I think the thing that really makes me cry the most is when they played Lupang Hinirang, the national anthem, said the 20-year-old Eala. It feels like I've been dreaming about this for a long time, that I would be the one who could bring that kind of pride to the Philippines. So I'm very thankful and humbled to be able to represent our country, she added. Eala swept the tournament after topping Malaysian Shihomi Leong, 6-3, 6-1, in the quarterfinal and Thai Thassaporn Naklo, 6-1, 6-4, in the semifinal. Advertisement. The 5'9" netter also collected a pair of bronze, making the podium in the women's team event and mixed doubles with Francis Casey Alcantara. What came before Alex Eala's win was another historic milestone late Thursday night when the Filipinas gave the Philippines its first ever SEA Games football gold. The Philippine women's football team dethroned Vietnam in a penalty shootout, 6-5, in the final at the Conburi Stadium. With Eala setting the tone early on Friday, the Philippine men's softball team reigned supreme, dethroning Singapore in the final match, 3-0 in the afternoon. Mary Joy Trupa, Franklin Ferdiyi, Erica Nicole Burgos, and John Patrick Siren, meanwhile, captured the silver medal in the duathlon team mixed relay. The quartet finished with a combined time of 1 hour 35 minutes and 35 seconds in the run bike race. The Philippines also won a fencing bronze in the women's AP team event. In women's 5-on-5 basketball, the Philippines dethroned erstwhile champion Indonesia, 66-55. In the semifinal at the Nimabutur Stadium to advance to the gold medal match. Advertisement. The Patrick Aquino-mentored team faces either Malaysia or host Thailand in the gold medal game. Gilas Pilipinas also entered the men's basketball final after holding off Indonesia, 71-68, in their Final Four duel. As of 6 p.m. Manila time on Wednesday, the Philippines ranked 6th in the overall medal standings with a 40-58-125 gold-silver-bronze tally on a sun-baked court at the National Tennis Development Center in Nonthaburi, a moment that had been decades in the making finally arrived. With intense focus, swift footwork, and a forehand that carried the weight of national pride, Alexandra Alex Eala stood victorious, not just as a champion of a match, but as a breaker of droughts and a torchbearer of dreams. What unfolded on that day was nothing short of historic. Eala captured the women's singles gold medal at the Southeast Asian Games, SEA Games, ending a 26-year wait for the Philippines in the event. The Filipino times+1. A moment long awaited. For over 2 decades, the Philippines had watched competitors carry the national flag at the SEA Games, yearning for a moment like this. The last time a Filipino female tennis player won gold in women's singles was 1999, when Maricris Fernandez brought home the title at the Brunei SEA Games. Since then, the medal had eluded the country, becoming a symbol of near misses and hope that always seemed just out of reach. The Filipino times. The weight of that history sat heavily on the shoulders of every Filipino athlete who stepped onto the court in the years that followed. But on that decisive December afternoon, it was 20-year-old Alex Eala, a name that has become synonymous with composure and excellence, who finally transformed hope into gold. The Manila Journal. The final, a commanding performance. Standing across from her was Thailand's Maningkaya Sawanki, a formidable opponent playing in front of her home crowd. The atmosphere crackled with expectation, and the cheers pulsed like electricity through the stadium. But in the early games, Eala quickly asserted her authority. With a blistering start, she surged to a 3-0 lead, dictating play with powerful serves and precise baseline strikes that left her rival scrambling. The first set slipped swiftly into Eala's grip, closing at 6-1, a testament to her focus and signature tenacity. Daily Guardian. The second set brought more resistance. Sawanki fought back fiercely, and a brief surge leveled the score at 2-2. Yet Eala's calm under pressure, a quality forged through countless hours of training and international competition, shone through. She reclaimed momentum, winning the next 4 games with disciplined aggression and composure. The match ended 6-1, 6-2, and with it, a long-held dream was realized. The Filipino Times. Beyond the scoreline, a story of growth. This wasn't just one match, it was the culmination of a journey that began long before Eala ever picked up a racket. From junior tournaments to world stages, she has carved a path defined by breakthroughs. In 2025, she enjoyed one of the most remarkable seasons of her career, including deep runs at elite events and memorable victories against top-tier opponents. Wikipedia. Yet, it was this moment, representing her country, that seemed to resonate most deeply. Playing with the country written on your back, there's a different kind of pressure, Eala would later reflect, visibly moved as the Philippine national anthem played during the medal ceremony. Asia News Network. The victory was made even more meaningful considering her previous SEA Games experience. In 2021, Eala had shown promise by earning multiple bronze medals, including in women's singles. But a gold medal remained elusive until now, a sliver of achievement that had long evaded Team Philippines' tennis contingent. Daily Guardian. More than a medal, a symbol of national pride. For Filipino sports fans, this gold medal was more than another tally in the country's overall medal count. It was a symbol of perseverance, of overcoming barriers, and of the sunrise that follows years of waiting. Children watching from living rooms in Manila and beyond saw proof that dreams can outlast time. Aspiring athletes felt the thrill of possibility surge through their veins, knowing that one of their own had reached this shining summit. GoodNewsPilipinas.com. In a region where tennis has often been dominated by Thai and Indonesian players, Eala's triumph struck a note of regional respect and balance. It reminded everyone that sport, in its purest form, thrives on competition, heart, and belief. TennisUpToDate.com. Family, roots, and passion. The moment of victory was deeply personal as well. Eala, who grew up in a family with a rich sports tradition, shared that the medal belonged not only to her but to the people who had supported her journey, coaches, parents, and countless fans who have cheered her ascent. Her mother's own legacy as a SEA Games medalist brought a touching symmetry to the occasion, symbolizing a passing of the torch through generations. The Manila Journal. As the Philippine flag was raised, and the cheers crescendoed into a roar, the world saw a young athlete who had mastered both skill and spirit. She stood as a reminder that the human heart beats strongest not in comfort, but in challenge, and that history, no matter how long its chapters, can always find new beginnings.